Hey history friends, my name's Lindsay and today we're talking about 18th century food preservation and how to make your own vinegar. Vinegar was extremely important in the 1700s because of course there's no electricity, no refrigeration, and one of the ways that they were able to preserve food was by pickling it or fermentation style. So we are going to take a look at that today, and it could not be easier to make your own vinegar. I'm positive you probably have the ingredients at your house right now. So what I have here in my little food container is 5 apples that I've chopped up. Now, your apples can be very ripe, like almost rotten and on their way out the door. That's totally fine for this. And you can even use apple scraps. So maybe you have cores and peels left over from a pie or from apple butter or something that you've made. That's great too, throw them in. So I have 5 apples worth of apple material here, and to this I added 1/4 of a cup of just regular white sugar, and I filled it up with enough water just to kind of get to the top level of where the apples are, but they do float. You want to use a filtered or a bottled water, or if you do have tap water, let it sit overnight so some of the chlorine and chemicals and things can dissipate out. But that's all it is, apples, sugar, and water. And what you're going to do with this, you can put it in a container like this, or if you have a big mason jar, you have a crock, careful of antique crocks, so if you have a modern one, use that. But this is just going to sit on your counter, put a dish towel over it. It needs to breathe, it needs to be able to get air for that bacteria to do its magic. And then every day, you're going to come in and you're going to just give it a stir, shushle it around. The apples that were on the top, you want to get them underneath of the water. And that's it. You just let this go, and it goes for 30 days. And after 30 days, you should have some good apple cider vinegar. If after the first week you want to check it and you should start to see bubbles forming and maybe some foam action happening, that's good. That means it's fermenting, the bacteria is doing its thing. If you see like it doesn't look like it's doing a whole heck of a lot after the first week, add another 1/4 cup of sugar, but usually there's enough sugar in the apples that you don't have to, but just keep an eye on it. But stir it every day, and then after a month, we should have some apple cider vinegar. You can check it with pH strips. We're looking for a pH between 3 and 4 is where we want to get to. You could have it a little less than 3 if you like it super strong, but normally between 3, 3.5, 4, that's where we want to see it. So extremely easy to make. You probably have these ingredients right now and you can get this going, and we're going to check on this in 30 days. See you then.